Yo, what's up everyone? This is your boy James Harris and I'm back with another video for you guys today. Today I just want to really dive into another article that I was reading, today too about, when it comes to with commitment to, our own spirituality and how can improve our mental well-being. And just really, when it comes to, reading this article by eveningstandard.com and just so when it talks about a commitment to spirituality can improve your well-being. And I was just really, reading it, and it was really has some interesting info. And I was just really asking, question to myself, and especially in general too, just really, being the curious person that I am. And I'm not talking, and this is way beyond myself too, just like when it comes to what I'm about to explain. It was just like, I was just asking this question, like, how can we, improve our how can we improve in our own spiritual journey too? Just like when it comes to that, if that makes sense to anyone who's listening. And I just really threw some cards in there too, just like to really, just answer those questions with an open heart, with an open mind. And just like really when it comes to with anyone who is watching this video, you're always welcome to comment about what I'm saying too in this video, and especially when it comes to with this article also too. I'll post a link to the article below, so if you guys ever want to read it for yourself and just really, dissect it in your own way too when it comes to with, how you can improve in your own spiritual journey too. And just really, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts, wherever that comes up, just really share from a generally open space too. So when it comes to with this video, and just really asking this question, like, how can we improve in our own spiritual journey too? Just really, answering that kind of question too. So again, I drew 3 cards from this article too, and again, you guys can always debunk what I'm saying too from these cards, at any time, what you felt from it, what you thought of it too, because sometimes I don't know the answers. I'm just really not saying guessing, that's not necessarily the case. I'm just really, being curious about it, and just really, connecting with the universe and just really asking, how can we improve, how can we improve, in our own spiritual journey? So if that makes sense, or how we can improve in, our own spiritual journey. That makes more sense than the other one. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this, but, I hope you guys make some sense of it too. So when it comes to what the first card that I have for this video too is just like when it comes to with that invitation, it's just really, inviting that answer also when it comes to how you want to improve in your own spiritual journey. So like when it comes to invitation, it's just really inviting that, towards you, towards who you are, as a person with an open heart, with an open mind, and just really, accepting that invitation. It's just like, how can we improve especially in my own spiritual journey too, when it comes to, in your own spiritual journey, because, how you guys express your spirituality, and especially in your own spiritual journey, that is totally up to you, and that's beautiful, how you want to experience your own spiritual journey, how you want to express that, and that's beautiful itself. And just like with the first message, when it comes to with invitation, just really inviting that towards you. How can we, it's like, how can I, especially, how can I improve in my own spiritual journey too? Because, sometimes, and just like in general too, just really being curious about that. And just like, with the second message is really all about, justice. And this is a really powerful message here. And just like with justice, it's just really, it's all about making things right too. Because, when it comes to with life, life challenges us in so many ways too. So when it comes to, bringing justice into your, especially in your own spiritual journey, just really making things right for your own well-being. That's a really powerful thing to do. So like when it comes to just really making things right in your own spiritual journey, you've gone through hell in so many ways, or whichever too, however that really is, shows up in your life. Also just really, taking the time for yourself to just really making things right in your own spiritual journey, and how you want to do that within yourself, just really, exploring that in your own way. And so with the last message that I have for you guys for this video, especially how we can really just take an action with that also too, when it comes to with this video, let me see if I can pull it up. It's just really going with when it comes to with cycles and just really, going through those changes too, because like with cycles, like each season, like you have like with spring, you have with summer, you have with fall, and you have with winter. Every season, things change. And just like when it comes to with us as human beings, and especially as who we are as people in our own spiritual journey, wherever culture that you're from or wherever you're from too, it's just like when it comes to taking action to make those changes is really, that can really be helpful in our own spiritual journey. So when it comes to with making those changes for yourself, just really, taking action to do that, how you want to express yourself in your own spiritual journey, how you want to practice that, practice, improving ourselves in our own spiritual journey, how we can improve in our own spiritual journey, just really going through those changes and really just taking action with that also. So when it comes to these three messages also, especially when it comes to with invitation, just really, being open to inviting that answer to, towards us with an open heart, with open mind, open body. And just really, inviting that answer to, just like when it comes to being open to accepting that kind of, invitation also. And just really, when it comes to justice, just really making things right in your own spiritual journey, especially for your own well-being too, because, self-care and wellness is essential, especially when it comes to health, and your own well-being is your well-being, and it's really important for all of us, especially you, to really just, making things right for your own well-being in your own unique way too. And just like when it comes to with cycles, when it comes to with this action part of here, just really, taking the time for yourself and really just putting your own spin to it to really just making those changes for yourself. So however you want to just make those changes for yourself when it comes to for your own in your own spiritual journey, especially for your own well-being, just really go for it. Just really taking action from a genuine and healthy space too. So with that being said, when it comes to with these messages right here too, if any of these messages resonate with anyone who is watching this live, and for those who are watching a replay too, just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat. And forgive me for just playing with my eye. It's just, I know my eyes are dry today too, since it's it's getting to be warmer, and the weather is beautiful here in Southern California. But that's another story for another day. But if any of these messages resonate, especially when it comes to the what we're sharing too in this video, and the article that we were just reviewing also, just feel free to check out the article below too in the description of this video. And especially when it comes to with these messages also too, if any of these messages resonate with you, also just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat. If they don't, also if you want to debunk what I'm saying, that's totally cool too. I definitely will read the comments, listening to you guys with an open heart, with an open mind, open ears, and etc. And I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves too, especially in your own spiritual journey, and just really fighting that for yourself too when it comes to just really connecting with your natural self basically, and just really finding that in your own spiritual journey, and especially in your own self-care and wellness journey too. So with that being said, I thank you guys for watching. If you guys ever want to show support for this channel too, just feel free to like this video, share it with your friends on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. And just really that really just shows support for this channel too. It helps me be in the algorithm per se too, so new people can just drop in and see what I'm all about. And for those who are returning also, that can really help as well. So yeah, so hopefully for anyone who's into self-care and spirituality and wellness, and just like when it comes to with our own spiritual journey and well-being too, just feel free to share this video with your family and friends, lovers, etc. And I'm looking forward to making more content like this on a regular basis when it comes to with this with this awesome self-care and wellness channel too. So I'll make sure to make videos like this too, on a regular basis whenever I can also, because I got other stuff I want to explore and everything else. Because, you know, sometimes I'm always, you know, always love to do stuff off of social media. So when it comes to, you know, going to school and everything else, you know, I'll make sure to not to ignore you guys on, you know, on these certain social media platforms, especially on YouTube. So I know that's kind of a mouthful there too, but I just want to let you guys know when it comes to in this video. So you guys take care of yourselves, you know, stay safe, stay healthy, you know, just really living life to the fullest in our own unique way too, whether you're a man or a woman, straight or gay, black or white. And you guys, you know, I'll see you guys around too. So peace and much love.